Hello and welcome to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to look at probably one of the best races I've had for an absolutely long time. It's on Daily Race B at Fuji this week. I'm in the Scirocco. Main video is from the car that I ended up racing with. This is in a B rated lobby. It was a BS rated. And it's probably one of the best races I've had for a long time. The guy we were racing with is just, it goes to show that you can have clean races in the lower lobbies. They're not all completely bad. Now I know a lot of them are, but there are some really good drivers out there. This guy, we ended up pulling away from the pack a little bit. And on watching the replay, I noticed his driving was a little bit jumpy, a bit sketchy. And a couple of times you saw his headlights flashing as he was going around corners, so I think he was on controller. So that's why his driving looks a little bit jumpy in places. But into just about every corner he went, he didn't try to dive bomb. He took every corner brilliantly. He stayed right behind me all the way through. And like I say, it came down, it was literally an across the line. That's how close it was. We were down to the line. But it was just a really, really, really good race. Now, just let you watch for a little bit. Now he's in the Lamborghini, so he gets around the corners better. The Scirocco, as everyone knows, second and third at wheel spins in every corner, sometimes even fourth. But he kept getting right up to me. A couple of points I think he may have slightly outbraked himself, but he swerves out the way so he doesn't hit me. You see he goes for a look up the inside there, and then he realises he's not going to get it. But there's places where it got so close at times. Now I've raced in, everybody's raced in loads of lower lobbies. And as I said earlier, you do get a lot of, shall we say, interesting manoeuvres. But this one, I just wanted to make the video to show that they're not all that bad. You see, it's properly close, and I was expecting throughout the whole of this race, I was waiting for the lunge, and it just didn't come. So if this guy ever sees this video, I just want to say thank you to him. I did try to say thanks for the clean race in the post-race chat, but he left before I could finish typing. He does get better lines than me in some of the corners, because as you know, I'm not the greatest driver in the world, and I never claimed to be. And I did have to go defensive quite a lot to stay in front, because with him having the four-wheel drive, he was getting out the corners so much better than me. And also having Jeremy Clarkson on my car does add at least 10 horsepower. He gave us a little bit of a bump draft. At this point he goes, has a look up the inside, but then I think he just outbraked himself slightly. He braked a little bit late, so he sort of moved out the way as I was coming across for the corner, because he would have took us both out, and which, it's a rare occurrence these days. But I do hope he gets to see this video. You see, coming into this left-hander, it's a difficult one to get, because the camber of the track and the sharpness of the turn in a front-wheel drive car is not good. They just spin, but he's said he's got the four-wheel drive. He's going to make the corner better than me. No matter how good a driver you are, four-wheel drive will get out to a corner better. But again, there's no lunges going into the chicane. Get a little bit of a love tap there, but it's nothing disastrous. That's just because my car was wheel spinning and he got the better drive. But he's taking some great lines. Now, did this race this morning. Were we on Tuesday morning? Now, I had some races yesterday. Well, as some of you have seen when we were streaming. Some of them are good races, and you get the odd one where we got just pushed completely out, and they kept on pushing us until we spun. But again, we're going through turn 1 there, and it's side by side and completely clean. There's no contact whatsoever between us. Now, I've got the acceleration on the Scirocco's quicker accelerating than the Lamborghini. But again, he doesn't try and push me out of the way. Now, it would be nice if we could get a lot more drivers that drive like this rather than just the punter pass. And hopefully, if maybe this video will go out there and some of them will see it and think, oh, maybe I should try racing like that. It's not hard. Just be aware of the surroundings. But it was a really good race. I enjoyed it. You can see we're coming through the final sector now, and I was defending it for my life because I thought, I don't want to let you past. And I knew what he was going to do. He's going to take the wide line into the last turn and then get the power down before I could. And it did. It came right down to the wire. He was getting me slipstream, and it was literally, he starts pulling alongside just as we crossed the line, and it was an absolutely fantastic race. So if you see this video, hats off to you, mate. You did really good. So I just thought I'd share my experience of that the lower lobbies aren't always that bad. If you like the video, leave us a like, feel free to subscribe, and I shall see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.